Good morning. It's April 1st, and welcome to the 330 To Go morning show. We're so happy you're with us. This show is brought to you by Sarah Eddy with Coldwell Banker Schmidt Realty and American Wood Reface. This morning, we're going to talk about the Women's Positivity Conference coming up. I'll give you some updates on R.Shea Brewing and what's going on down there, and give you some information on the exhibition at the Kellar Gallery in North Canton. Stay tuned to get all of your top headlines for the day here, and all of the information that you need to know as you get out the door this morning. Today, you guys, is April Fool's Day. April Fool's Day. So if you have a great April Fool's story, please let me know about it. Drop it in the comments if you can below. I'll tell you a little bit about my best April Fool's story as you're doing that. I was a fairly new employee at this company, and they had a very, very strict rule that staff were not allowed to wear denim in the office. So, okay, fine. Only denim on Fridays and only on those special dress down days. And I know the ones that you know the ones I'm talking about, and you pay a couple bucks and you get to dress down, but otherwise business attire only. So one day I had to pop into the office from being out in the field, and I happened to be wearing jeans. And I briefly visited with my boss, didn't think anything of it, handled my business there in the office and zipped back out on my way. Not a thought about anything. And I wasn't thinking about it, but my boss was thinking about it, who, by the way, I'm still friends with to this day. And she just thought it would be hilarious to really get me good on April Fool's Day, which was just around the corner. And so what she did is she drafted a very formal memo on this company letterhead and outlined in detail how I had violated the dress code. And according to section blah, 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 I was out of compliance with the rules and was at risk of being formally written up and all of this mumbo jumbo. So, of course, I'm totally caught off guard by this and wondering, what the heck did I do to cause such an uproar? Totally freaking out, wondering if I'm going to get in trouble for 2 hours during the day that I received this formal letter. And then I read the letter a little bit more, and a little further to the bottom in about 0.8 size font was a little note that said, April Fools. So how terrible is that? She thought it was hilarious. My coworkers also thought it was hilarious, and I am a good sport. So after coming down from my panic, I also kind of got a kick out of it and have always told her that someday she's going to come into her office with about 5 to 10,000 sticky notes everywhere or something like that. When she least expects it. But until then, that is definitely the best April Fool's joke that anybody has ever played on me. I hope you take a minute to share yours in the comments below. And while you do that, let's move on to weather. The weather today, you guys, brought to you again by Sarah Eddy at Coldwell Banker Schmidt Realty. Let's take a minute and hear from Sarah now.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? And what would it be like? Open up a world of possibilities when you sell your home and make those dreams real. When you work with a world-class agent at Coldwell Banker, you benefit from trusted guidance and our revolutionary seller's assurance program to make your home sale more rewarding than ever. So it really is true. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams.
Guys, Sarah Eddy is an award-winning realtor in Summit County area. She's a local professional who graduated from the University of Akron. She has extensive experience with home sales and negotiations, and she's personally remodeled several homes herself and has great insight as to what to look for when it comes to that type of work. Sarah Eddy can be reached at 330-310-5259, or feel free to email her at saraheddyrealtor@gmail.com. Today, it's going to be 62 degrees, which sounds great, except if you've looked outside your door, you know that it is pouring rain. So we have a 73% chance of rain today. And of course, we're getting that right now. Winds out of the east-southeast at 10 miles an hour, and continued rain and scattered thunderstorms into the afternoon. Tonight, we're looking at thunderstorms in the evening that will give way to cloudy skies as we move into the overnight. A low of around 40 40 degrees Fahrenheit, with the winds continuing at that 10 to 15 mile an hour range, staying with that high chance of rain, of course, as we move into the evening. Tuesday, we chill out a little with cooler temperatures overall, looking at a high of 45 degrees, considerable cloudiness with the occasional rain showers again. And hopefully, as we carry that through to Wednesday, we'll get a little bit more clear, but we will find out on Wednesday morning when you tune in with us. Taking a look now outside your door to take a peek at traffic. We're going to pop over here to the map, and you will be able to see some of the cameras that we have pulled up here for you as we look through the area. I'm not seeing any super bad slowdowns at this time in the morning. Let's look at a couple of these cameras. Right now, we're looking at our State Route 8 at Easton Drive. And you can see that we've got a little bit of traffic. Right here's the Honda dealership. So looking pretty good. It is wet out there, so make sure you remember to turn your headlights on and, let everybody know that you are coming down the road. But otherwise, that looks really good. Let's travel south as we continue to move down through our area and look into past the Central Interchange to State Route 77 at Arlington. So we'll pull this camera up here, maybe if I can get down to that thing. It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to. So if you can see that right there, just a couple cars on the expressway this morning. So looking good. Let's see if we can get this one pulled up for us at 77 South at East Warner Road. So again, looks like the traffic is getting a little bit more congested here, but overall looking awesome. We will check back to our cameras later on in the show to see if there has been anything else that's popped up while we've been hanging out. But until then, we will continue on with our news and information here. Let me screen share here. Okay. Okie dokie. So that was your traffic update. Thanks for hanging out with us through that information. We're going to move on now to our events and news that's brought to you by American Wood Reface. Let's hear this message from American Wood Reface.
Start this new year off by giving yourself a new kitchen. Instead of tearing out and replacing your worn and outdated kitchen cabinets, let American Wood Reface give your kitchen renewed beauty and functionality with premium solid wood, handcrafted and skillfully installed. Get custom quality for as little as half the price. American Wood Reface, exceeding customer expectations since 1979. Call us or go online to book your free in-home or virtual consultation.
Guys, brought to you by American Wood Reface here. Get ready to take your kitchens and remodeling to the next level. Schedule your free consultation today with American Wood Reface. Their team of kitchen experts and specialists can assist you in choosing from a selection of solid woods, styles, finishes, and more to help you design your dream kitchen. The American Wood Reface team will also provide an exact quote for your project's total costs. And I've said it every time, if you've done any sort of remodeling at your home, you know how important it is to get that information up front, and they are happy to do that for you. American Wood Reface is a local company. They're located at 854 Medina Road in Medina, Ohio. Give them a call at 330-666-7828. Or you can visit them at their website at www.woodreface.com. Awesome. All right, now moving into our news and events, we've got the Women's Positivity Conference coming up April 12th, 2024, going to be taking place at the Hilton Fairlawn in Akron, Ohio. They're going to have awesome, fabulous speakers, you guys, continental breakfast. They're going to feed you lunch, swag bags. They've got various raffle prizes, including a $400 Kate Spade bag and local vendors, plus a fashion show. You won't want to miss it. They have speakers who inspire. Amazing women will cover a variety of topics, including empowerment, overcoming obstacles, living with a positive attitude, mental health, mindfulness, self-love, and self-care. We all need to keep our selves as built up as much as possible. The positive thinking improves your health, confidence, and relationships. And we all know that life's full of challenges, but we can't forget that it gives us blessings too. Make sure you're there, ladies. This is your opportunity to gather together. carve out some time for you guys. If you are interested in attending, again, that's April 12th. Please feel free to visit their website at womenspositivityconference.com for all the information that you need. Some speculation had been made last week on the former R.Shea Brewing location in Merriman Valley space. It turns out to be true. Carrie with Northeast Ohio Craft Brewery News confirmed with the owners of the contract brewer Spider Monkey that they will be the new tenants on Merriman Road. Their debut offering, the Orange Barrel Ale, premiered at the Barrel Room Wine and Beer Bar years ago. Additionally, they have recently acquired the Aussie Tobacco Cigar Shop. And while the company is keeping details close to the vest, they did reveal plans to personally oversee brewing operations initially, foregoing hiring a brewer right away. Congratulations to them. We're eagerly anticipating watching the transformation of this delightful space, and make sure you stay tuned for 330 to go and Northeast Ohio's Craft Brewery News for more details as they emerge. Cheers. In Canton, a Constellation of Objects exhibition is opening at the Kellar Gallery in the McKinley Presidential Library and Museum. This unique collaboration between the collections department and the Hoover Price Planetarium highlights objects in the museum's collection that are inspired by constellations in the night sky. The eclectic mix of artifacts will never share the same space again, so you'll want to check it out now. Again, the Constellation of Objects will be on viewing or be available for viewing beginning on April 11th and will stay up through October 26th. So this is getting you in the door first, or if you need to start making plans for summer activities, make sure you check it out. As you guys all know, the solar eclipse will be occurring very soon, April 8th. 2024. So guys, that's next week. That's 1 week from today. We've got the solar eclipse and everybody's talking about it. Most events are opening gates starting between 12 and 1 p.m. And the eclipse is expected to begin. The eclipse itself, the actual event, is going to be starting right about 3:13 p.m. in our area, with maximum totality being right about 3:15 p.m. So you'll want to be all situated well in advance of that 3 o'clock hour. Again, we really want to stress that you will need to be wearing the officially licensed eclipse glasses. And if you need more information or details about the solar eclipse and upcoming details on how to plan for that, make sure you visit 330togo.com for a link to find a checklist for what to expect during the 2024 solar eclipse. Looking at sports, just real quick here, both the men and women NCAA tournament has continued with some thrilling games over the weekend. I know I was dialed in yesterday afternoon. The boys set their final four teams with NC State, Purdue, UConn, and Alabama. The women will square off this evening to define their final four, who will also travel to Cleveland, fun fact, this upcoming weekend to play for the women's national title. So Cleveland is definitely a hopping spot this weekend, and we love our sports around here. So tune in to those games if you want to continue to follow the NCAA tournaments. For more sports reviews and updates, make sure that you are watching every Tuesday and Thursday morning for the 330 to Go Sports Talk Show to get any and all the information you need about what's going on in sports as we move through the day. All right, one more quick check now as we look outside at our traffic. I'm going to pop over to here and let's look at a couple more of our cameras if we can get those guys pulled up. Let's travel over here east to I-76 and State Route 21. Let's look at that camera. So right here is the 21 Maslin Road, or I'm sorry, going 21 south towards Maslin. So you can see that that would be heading, I believe, west. Looks pretty clear. Eastbound, you guys are coming in hot. So traffic is building as we move through the morning here, coming east on 76. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's actually 224. That's what that is. And we can go over here to 76. Let's check this one out at Eastwood. So we'll pull this up. This looks pretty good. Also, not seeing any congestion. Got some tractor trailers out there on the road and some eager guys who are out there ready to get to work, but otherwise it's looking clear. So that's awesome. All right. We will start to wrap it up this morning, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. As you know, you can find 330 to go on all platforms. We really, really appreciate you tuning in. You can catch this positive, informative, and entertaining morning show every Monday and Wednesday morning at 7 a.m. Please share, like, subscribe, and all that jazz as we continue to move along. Thank you for sharing your morning with us, and we hope you have a great day and make a difference today. We'll see you next time.